The girl shook dust out of the window. A passing boy thought she was greeting him. He also waved to her. The girl's heart skipped a beat instantly. The next day, the girl waited at the window again for the boy to pass by. Then she shyly greeted him waving a rag. On the third day, the boy was late. The girl had been called to work. They also missed each other on the fourth day. The girl thought their fate had come to an end. Who knew that on the fifth day the doorbell rang? It was the boy holding flowers who opened the door. He took the initiative to come to the door and introduce himself. Ernest invited Ethel after work to go watch the newly released movie together. Love started with a bunch of flowers like this. When the hero and heroine in the big screen kissed, Ernest's hand also wrapped around Ethel's shoulder. As their feelings continued to heat up, the two decided to get married. Ernest also bought a new house that belonged to them. The two of them, in this way under the witness of family and friends, stepped into the marriage hall. After marriage, Ethel worked hard to take care of everything at home, and Ernest would take the initiative to find time to renovate the old parts of the house. 2 years after marriage, Ethel got pregnant. Son Raymond grew up healthily. The life of the family of three was poor but warm. With the development of the Industrial Revolution, they gradually added a washing machine. But soon after, World War I began. Facing the coming war, Ernest sealed the windows in advance. The air raid siren that was sounded enveloped every such small family in fear. Finally, they made it through the end of the war. Neighbors on the streets celebrated the victory together. Life, along with the arrival of peace, gradually stepped into ordinary daily life. Raymond brought back a pear tree from the countryside, planted it in the yard. After that, Raymond left home to go to school, and successfully passed the final exam. Ethel and the two of them also gradually grew old, always lying on the window, looking forward to and worriedly watching the back of their son going away. Ernest installed a telephone at home. Ethel was very nervous and fidgety. This reminded her of the air raid siren. Then the family got their first black and white TV. Ethel would no longer be frightened by the ringing. Days faded away along with Ernest's hairline, but he was still the man who loved to surprise his wife. He bought a green car. They still loved each other so much. And Raymond found a job as a teacher at school. Soon after, he brought home the girl he wanted to marry. Later, Raymond bought a house in the countryside. Ernest retired. Before they knew it, they had been together for half a lifetime. But Ethel's health was getting worse and worse. In Ethel's last days, she suffered from Alzheimer's disease, even forgot her husband Ernest. When she saw the bunch of flowers by the bed, the love and warmth in her heart were aroused. Soon after, Ethel left the world forever, and Ernest also, because of acute illness, followed in her footsteps. Their life of accompanying each other, frozen in their young wedding photo. After taking down the photo frame, the wall left an eternal mark of the years. The pear tree planted in the yard at the beginning now is getting more and more lush.